Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Wednesday morning forecast update. We do have a number of chances for severe weather between now and New Year's Day. I count about 3 different rounds of potential severe storms here, and the first of those will be probable as we go through the afternoon today. You can see the Storm Prediction Center still has that marginal risk for most of the Arklatex, meaning 1 or 2 strong to severe storms in this green area here, which does include the Shreveport area. And then we have the slight risk, which is the slightly higher threat here in Arkansas, and that's where we'd more likely see wind and hail. We can't rule out maybe just an isolated tornado here. This will mainly be this afternoon across southern Arkansas, where that threat will be a little bit higher today. There's a lot of uncertainty about the storm development today. We've had some storms fire up here south of I-20 in Sabine as well as Natchitoches Parish. There's nothing severe expected early in the day today, but we do have some of the fuel out there, as well as the trigger. The main trigger for these storms today will be this cold front, which will move in north of I-30. So that's why the having the bigger trigger here for the storms means we'll see the potential for maybe a little bit more severe weather across Arkansas. That front will also add a few more ingredients for those severe storms as well, which is why we think the risk will be slightly higher across Arkansas. For the morning commute today, you can see on the cameras here we do have quite a bit of fog that is setting up as well. So visibility between I-49 between Texarkana and Shreveport, that's really where we're seeing the visibility go downhill, and some dense fog there in Arkansas as well. Your temperatures will have a lot to say as far as the severe weather threat today. You can see that cold front's definitely north of I-30. We're in the 40s in DeQueen, 60s in Texarkana as well as Shreveport, and the winds still out of the south about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Won't be as breezy today, but we'll still have winds over 10 miles per hour or so, and you can see the temperatures building into the 70s this afternoon. That warm air, again, is one of those ingredients for that potential severe weather. And just to recap here, again, we're watching these areas, especially across Arkansas and the I-30 corridor for the storm potential this afternoon. So we'll time out the storms for you. Again, Futurecast here has a good handle on where the rain is this morning, and it shows pretty quiet conditions through the morning here, but you can see some of these storms popping up midday today. These would be the storms to kind of look out for here. Once they move into that area that's favorable for the severe weather, we're kind of looking at that window between maybe noon and 5 p.m. today, and we could see again some isolated severe weather here, and then that severe weather window shuts pretty quickly once we get past sunset tonight. Again, some storms maybe in the Shreveport area this evening, and that's not it. Once we get through the day on Thursday a dry day, but we do have an additional round of severe weather possible late Friday. Of course, this is New Year's night, so there is a lot of concern here since we know a lot of folks are kind of out and about on New Year's night. Make sure you keep up to date with this forecast, because Friday night setup, it's possible here not only wind and hail, but we could see a few tornadoes as well. So this is an all hazards kind of setup for us Friday, and then it looks like maybe midday Saturday is when we'll see that severe weather threat kind of shift east of I-49 here. We should get those storms through here pretty quick on Saturday. Forecast models coming in a little earlier with the timing of the storms on Saturday, which means we'll hopefully get the storms through here a little bit quicker. But again, we'll start out fairly warm this weekend. Big temperature drop coming behind that front. I've been mentioning the possibility of maybe some winter weather a couple of times this week as well, if the rain's still here late Saturday into early Sunday, but now looks like most of the precipitation will be gone before the cold air gets here, so we probably won't be looking at a changeover into snow or snow flurries, but we still can't rule that out at this point, but likely no accumulations if we did see that occur, but we'll keep you updated on that. We finally have some dry and just cool winter weather setting up late this weekend, early next week. Very cold Saturday, and should have some better temperatures by the middle of next week.